Hey guys, welcome back to the A to B podcast where every topic is fair game, so sit back, relax, and let's dive right in. So.
Do
you know we both do that?
Do what?
Do what?
Do what? Because I was going to say we both
do that. See, after we do the intro, we both turn around and go, so. I don't know why we do it. I noticed it the last couple of times and I was like, now I'm going to be very conscious.
Yeah, no, we just done it again, so
no, but like,
conscious.
No, but now that I've done it, it reminded me, and now I'm going to be conscious of it. But anyway, so tonight we have your idea. What is it?
Am I an arsehole?
Yes, you are.
Thank you. As people know.
Yes, you are.
But yes.
But you just swore.
Well, nah. This, for today's episode, can get to fuck.
That cost a lot of money. Mate,
it's plastic.
It was a lot of money for plastic.
How much was it?
$4.99.
That's quite a lot for that.
I know. Anyway, so
$4.99. So pretty much what we're going to be doing is reading out. You've probably seen this elsewhere, but we're going to be reading out stories from people saying, "Am I the arsehole for?"
Probably.
So starting off, for example, the title of this one is "Am I the arsehole for yelling at a lady on her phone before Wicked?" You know, the new film that's just came out.
On her phone before Wicked?
Yeah, so I've got the rest of the story here to read out.
Alright, okay, I was going to say.
Yeah, there's more context.
That wasn't enough for me to do it.
Yeah, that's just
depends if she was on the phone or if she was texting or if she was on the other end of the phone.
Well, let's find out if you shut up. Right. So, just left the movie and I'm curious. The first video saying turn off your phone goes and she's scrolling on Facebook with her brightness up. The second video saying to get off your phone goes and she's still on it. So I yelled down, it's stadium seating, like 3 rows, in brackets, it's stadium seating, like 3 rows for her to turn it off. She did the rest of the show too. After the movie, a lady says I have an ugly voice and I joke that I love compliments on my voice, and I loudly say to my friend if I wonder if that's the lady I yelled at after she wouldn't listen to Jeff Goldblum and her husband were shaking their heads in disgust. So, am I the asshole?
Yes. I would say so. Like, if someone's on their phone, it's not that big a distraction for me. There's folk on their phone in the cinema all the time. It's different if they're talking on the phone or if
I feel like if they're playing something,
if it's playing videos and stuff, that's different. But if it's just the brightness, get over yourself.
It does say edit. The lady stayed off her phone. My friend joked I scared everyone straight. Lol. What?
I don't know.
Yeah.
But
yeah, I would say for shouting at someone being on their phone, yeah, get a life.
Yeah, you're the asshole there.
Yeah. Look, why do you need to shout? A wee old lady as well. No, it doesn't say an old lady, it just says a lady. But I'm just imagining an old lady.
That's what I was imagining as well, sitting on Facebook or something.
Yeah. You should do it that you're the asshole in the situation. You're reading this, so you're this person defending yourself, and I'm the person that's like saying you're the asshole.
No, because if I think I'm an asshole, I'm going to say that I'm an asshole.
Okay, fair.
But we'll try for this one, see how that goes. Am I the asshole
Have you clicked on it?
No. Am I the asshole for refusing to help my friend with their project because he didn't respect my boundaries? Already, can I tell that I am? Yes, right.
No, I would probably say not. If you set boundaries and someone not respecting it.
We are friends.
Yeah, still.
I consistently cross boundaries with my friends just to annoy them.
Yeah, true.
Like, it's true. Not. I don't think that's that deep. Anyway, so I'm a freshman in computer engineering and I've been working really hard to get my grades up and stay on top of my assignments. I've got a pretty packed schedule, but I've been doing my best to stay organised. A few days ago, my one and only close friend, let's call them Alex, reached out and asked me for help with their project. They're not in the same major, but they knew I had experience with coding and some of the concept we'd learned. I said I could offer some guidance, but I was really busy and couldn't give them too much time. I told Alex that I could help them brainstorm and point them in the right direction, but I couldn't do the work for them. Alex kept insisting that I should just do a little more, like helping with debugging or even writing a few lines of code. I repeatedly told them that I couldn't, but they didn't seem to get it. Eventually they said something like, I've helped you out before, so you owe me. That comment really rubbed me the wrong way. I'm all for helping out friends, but I felt like they were disrespecting my time and effort. I ended up telling them that I couldn't help anymore, and they got upset, calling me selfish and saying that I was being unreasonable. Now I'm wondering if I overreacted. Should I have just helped them out because he helped me in the past and he was my only close friend in the university, or was I right to set those boundaries?
Nah, you're an arsehole.
Do you think?
Yeah, but if your pal's helped you out in the past and he's asking you for a hand, why are you not helping him?
But
if it's just one project.
No, but he said that he was helping him. He was helping him, and it was like he was trying to get him to do more and more and more.
I said another bit of code. Like, just another bit of code.
But that's how it starts. You say, but just one more. But then just do this, and then you do that bit, and then I'll sit back and watch you.
I don't believe that it was helping him fully in the first place.
Yeah, I don't think
just,
so.
Yeah, you know that way there's always two sides to a story?
Yeah.
I think that guy's just lied.
Yes, you're the arsehole.
The thing is, if your pals are asking for help because they say they're stressed out of that, like, why don't you help them out if you can?
Yeah, exactly.
And he clearly could have. So everyone's an arsehole so far.
Yeah.
Okay. Am I the arsehole? I banned my mill from my house after initially agreeing she could live with us.
Mill?
Mother-in-law.
Ah.
Why did that take so long to figure that
out? I thought you were just reading the word mill. Was all caps?
It is all caps, mill.
Oh, but it's all caps. You were told it was an acronym for something.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to figure. I just said mill and then I was trying to figure it out while I was reading the rest. So, I, 47 female, wanted to be supportive of my, I'm guessing that means dead husband, 52 male, whose mum guilted him to move in with us because she has no money or retirement savings and we have the room. Mill is an elephant grade boundary stomper. She listens to private conversations and comments, changes the rules in her home, acts like Miriaki and he lets her, goes through laundry in our bedroom and then leaves my undergarments unwashed in the laundry room, wash my kitchen towels with her underwear, enter our bedroom to talk to DH. See, it can't be walking out the bedroom to a dead husband. It was DH.
My dear husband.
Dear husband. Dear husband. To dear husband, or ask me where he is. She is overbearing and he hides from her, so she harasses me instead. Goes into my ensuite bathroom to get her scale so she can weigh before and after every meal. Jeez, this is a story and a half. Final straw. Creates email list of my husband and his siblings and their spouses and cousins listed along with my dear husband's ex, who has kept the last name but I am not included. So it appears they are the husband and wife pair. This went on for a while and my dear husband did not say anything. I finally pointed out it was disrespectful to me. He said he wanted to fix it. His fix, ? Quietly asked his mother to add my name to the list without letting her know she had disrespected me like I asked. He didn't want to hurt her feelings. I didn't want to be added retroactively. I can't even say that word. Retroactively to make it look like I was being whiny, and I don't want my ex. I didn't want the ex to removed because she hadn't done anything wrong. That's still weird. I just wanted Mill to know what she had done was inconsiderate and disrespectful, like she was engineering a reconciliation. I was ignored and added to the email list and now coexisted with X. That's so weird, isn't it? I felt betrayed by dear husband, and so I confronted him and then directly emailed Mill to ask to be removed, and she said, but dear husband said you wanted to be added. Having her in my home would be a constant battle. Since DH cannot call his mother out, I wrote an email to DH explaining my position. Imagine just writing your husband an email.
That's mental.
Explain my position and copied her and mentioned again that I wanted to be removed and to keep the ex there. Tried to see if she would just listen and follow my boundary even if it's not agreeable to her. Spoiler alert, she didn't. So I told DH she can't move in since she blatantly disregards my request /boundaries and he cannot confront her or shield me, so I don't want my home to be my prison. DH has been afraid to tell her for over a year. Instead, he is saying, I suddenly changed my mind after we agreed to house her and she will feel rejected. I think he is hoping I will change my mind, but at this point, she is not even allowed to come stay for a visit. I'm scared she won't leave. She has since done other things that make me believe she will claim her home or part of it the opportunity arises. Yes, I have a massive DH problem, and he has started therapy and seeing how she has been overbearing, and he is afraid to please her because of the wrath she unleashed when they were growing up. So am I the asshole for banning her from my home even though I previously agreed and her son has not told her, so she is planning to move?
That did not need to be that long.
That did not need to be that long.
No, it did not need to be that long.
That was dragged out massively.
All that I needed to be was my husband's mum wants to move in, but she's a psycho, and I said no. Am I the asshole? And then everybody would agree with you. Yeah. Like, there's no need for that to be so goddamn long, man. That was insane.
Ridiculously long. That's the next one, by the way. But it's literally that amount of detail. I suppose sometimes you need the details.
That was way too much.
Yeah.
No need.
I know. But yeah, I wouldn't say she's the asshole because the mum sounds like the asshole.
Yeah, that sounds like... To be fair, the mother-in-law shouldn't be asking to live with you unless she's homeless.
Yeah.
Well, if she's struggling for money, that's one thing, but if she's homeless, that's the only time that I think that that's even acceptable.
I still find it weird. I would hate, to be fair, I would hate it if, like, freaking Fab's mum decided to move in.
Yeah.
It'd be...
hell?
Yeah, it would be.
It's nothing against Fab's mum. It's just that would be hell.
Yeah,
yeah. Like having someone move into your house, it's like.
Or it's even just like if my mum was to move in, but like, nah.
Exactly. Right. Am I the asshole for yelling at my partner because I paid them to take care of my cat and house and instead they made a mess? Why are you paying your partner? Why are you paying your partner for one thing? Right, okay.
Clearly not a good partnership.
I know. I paid my partner to look after my cat and take care of my place while I was away for Thanksgiving. I would have paid a cat sitter, but they needed the money, so I figured I would let them stay at mine and pay them instead. That makes a bit more sense.
Yeah, okay.
I left my place pretty clean. When I came home, everything was just all fucked up. Clothes thrown everywhere, cables from my work desk unplugged and moved, furniture moved, bed not made, bathroom looking nasty, not exactly looking after the place, more like just living in the place and not cleaning up after yourself. But what pissed me off the most, the cat litter wasn't scooped at all.
Cat litter.
My cat had just been peeing and shitting on top of old waste for what had looked like the entire 5 days. Mental.
Oh no.
Initially I tried to hold it together and not make a scene, but because my roommate was home and I didn't want to cause a scene. Wait, what? But because my roommate was home and I didn't want to cause a scene, but I just couldn't. That doesn't make any sense. But I just couldn't hold it together anymore. I thought I read that wrong there, but I've not. It just doesn't make sense. I yelled at her and told her it's just downright disrespectful and shitty to do to me and to the cat. I feel like the asshole because she started crying, but I feel like I'm right to be upset. Maybe just the way I delivered it and didn't hold off together was the asshole move. I don't know. I'm pissed off. I don't think that you're the asshole there. I think that is.
So see, the thing is, like, see with cat litter, how often does it need to be changed?
Every night.
Every night.
I think so. Just depends on how much your cat eats and shits. Eats and shits?
Eats and shits.
How much your cat
shits
and pisses.
Shits and pisses, aye.
Like, surely it's not that frequent. I mean, 5 days does sound like a lot, but maybe they came back and there's been like 2 jobbies in it and they're like, what are you doing?
Yeah, that's what I mean. This, like, as a person being like a Monica.
Aye.
And just being like overreacting.
Aye, like the salts in their ink cupboard or something.
Yeah. And then it's actually not that bad. Because also as well, like, surely if it's your partner, she knows, like, how much of a clean person you're.
Yeah, but then again,
person.
Then again, if that was the case, I wouldn't even have bothered to cat sit or house sit.
Yeah, true.
Because like I'm not that messy a person anymore. I used to be really bad when I was younger. My room was always a mess.
But like, in the room with you.
Like, I'm not that messy a person anymore, but I wouldn't say I'm a clean freak.
Yeah.
Like I could like see the way my house is when it's messy and there's stuff lying about. If there's dishes in the sink overnight, that doesn't freak me out.
Yeah.
Like I can deal with them tomorrow.
Yeah.
Whereas like it does my nothing, right? I'll be, see if I'm off work or something, and I've been sitting on the couch watching the TV all day, and my mum comes in for work at like 4:30. And she starts screaming and storming about and throwing things about and putting washings on, and I'm like, Mum, I've been sat here all day just relaxing. Why can you not just sit down when you come in for work for a wee while?
Disturb my peace.
I get it, you want things done, but why does it need to be done yesterday?
I feel like that is the difference between male and females, to be honest.
Aye.
Without, like, not all males and females, but
Colin's
most.
like that. Your dad's like that. Like, he's pure like that. He needs everything to be done like that. Boom.
Is he?
Aye.
I wouldn't say he's.
Do you know what's hilarious? Right, last night he doesn't know that this happened, but last night we
exposing.
We all had dinner. My mum and Amy made us a roast dinner because we were doing the Christmas tree, and he finished first and went through, and he always has digs about us not putting things in the dishwasher, and he walked through and it went dead quiet, and we all looked at each other like that. Is he going to do it? And then he walked in, turned the tap on, rinsed his plate and left his plate in the sink. And he walked back through. None of us said anything, but we were like, I see how it is. But like, it's just one of those things.
I feel like in a household like that with this 4 years, man, like it's just too much going on all the time.
It's anarchy.
Yeah.
But the thing is, my mum wants everything done yesterday and she's consistent with it. Colin wants things done yesterday when he wants them done. See, if he wants to chill, we're chilling. And if he wants to do everything right now, we're doing it right now.
Yeah.
It's like, you don't get a choice. He's like, nope, Ben, we're clearing out the loft tonight and you don't get a choice. I'm like, what? Why? You're the asshole, Colin.
I feel like that's just dads in general.
I know, but it's mental. He
Like,
just gets this surge of productivity and it's like, I need to cut the grass.
It's like, I feel like mums are like, just complain about it but do it themselves.
Yeah.
Whereas dads are like, no, you're helping and you don't get a choice.
Ben, the entire garden fence is getting painted tomorrow. Be prepared. That's what it is, man. It's like, okay, sorry.
But I feel like there's obviously a level to it in the aspect of people sitting, being able to chill, even with a bit of mess. And then Fab's actually sent me this video. She's kind of saying where things need to be tidy. She sent me this video and it's like someone's house, it's a mess. And it's just like loads of noises going on, like people talking and all that. See, there's like that, like acting like it's in your head. And then as soon as it's like all clean, it's just silence. And I'm just like, it doesn't make any difference, even if there's cleanness or not. My head's constantly going.
Yeah. Well, it's either cleanness or not, my head's constantly going, or cleanness or not, I can actually just sit there and relax either way.
Yeah.
Like, I don't care. Like, if I want to relax, I can relax. Like, there could be a pile of washing in the corner, an empty glass there, and like clean washing folded on top of my drawers, and I could sit there for hours, man, just watch the telly, and I'll be like, I'll be fine, then I'll get to it eventually. Whereas like anybody else in my house is like, that needs to go away right now, that glass needs washed, that washing needs done. See, no.
It's so strange because I feel like for like in-house stuff, I can be like easy going. Like, see, just like my social life and everything, I'm just easy going, and like everything can just get done. Like if me and the guys are planning on going out, I'm just like, oh, go wherever, I don't really care. But see, when it comes to work stuff, there's times where like I'm doing work and then Fab's like gives me food, and then I'm like still too busy doing work and just like need to do this before I eat my food or that. And like
I'm not like
I'm
that.
just so strict with when it comes to work stuff. This stuff needs to be done. Or like last night, for example, I couldn't sleep, so I got up, wrote things down that I needed to do, planned it out and all that, so then I could eventually go back to sleep. Like when it comes to work stuff, I suppose I can't switch off.
I can very easily, but that's because I hate my job.
Yeah, but usually when you're home, your job's done.
Not necessarily. I've got paperwork I need to do in the house, tablet work I need to do, mileage forms. Like, I've got a lot of stuff that I do in the house.
Oh, I didn't know that.
But it's a pain. I hate it. And I can just switch off it. Like, right, yeah. I've got mileage forms to do and credit cards to, like, receipts and all that I need to fill out for last month. And I've got until the 6th of this month to do it all, and I just don't care. It's actually quite bad. But, like, it's because I hate my job.
Yeah.
Like, there's no point in trying for me. Like, my life is wrestling.
Yeah.
And that is going to be my means to make money, whether destiny wants me to or not.
Yeah.
It's going to happen. And that's the only thing that I can channel all my energy into. And the problem is with this one is that, like, I can only train so many days a week, and I can only be in there so many hours a week.
Yeah.
And it's like, well, I need to switch off it when I'm not there. I just watch it at home to kind of get ideas and like expand my knowledge. And
yeah, I feel like it is important to switch off from no matter what. Like,
yeah,
if it's obviously wrestling for you or the business and that for me, you need to have something to switch off from. Definitely. But yeah, did we agree this person was an arsehole?
Yeah, the person that done the house sitting.
Oh, is the arsehole?
No. The person that left them with the house is the arsehole.
Left them with the house is arsehole.
Yeah, the guy whose cat it belonged to, not the guy whose cat it was sitting.
Yeah, okay. Okay. Oh, this has got an update. Am I the asshole for ruining the surprise my boyfriend organised for my birthday?
Already, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, like straight away.
Yeah.
Depending on what the circumstance was,
If
this is like a 90% positive that you are the asshole.
Unless there's like been a death or something.
A death or like a genuine slip up. Like, yeah.
Okay, let's find out. First of all, sorry for not replying to any comments at all. Don't care. Yep. I got overwhelmed by the amount of attention the post was getting, and I didn't really know how to deal with over 100 people telling me to break up with my boyfriend.
Oh.
Okay.
Wow.
We did break up.
Oh God, this is getting intense. This is getting intense. What, man? Oh God, my mic needs reset. Hold on.
After literally what you just said. So, we did break up. I wish I could say I confronted him with all the comments and their carefully constructed arguments. Don't get me wrong, they definitely did help me, but I am terrified to conflict, so it's probably not the dramatic update a lot of people were hoping for. Oh. I should say, we did technically make up the day after my birthday surprise / ambush. I posted about it because I was feeling disconnected with how we resolved things. Now I see it's because things weren't resolved at all. He just made me apologise about it without giving me an opportunity to be angry. I thought I could tell him to come to my apartment next week so I had more time to figure out a natural way to bring it up, and then when we had a conversation about it, we could move on from it. I ended up bringing it up after we had lunch together yesterday, where I was driving him back to his place. I hadn't even meant to do it, but I didn't know how to behave with the underlying anger that I now had. So in the end, I just asked him why he had done it. Try my best not to sound angry, as I generally don't like being angry.
But wait now, she's not telling us what happened.
I know, this is what I'm confused about. Oh no. There's no, this is like the update version, there's no actual like the... Wait, can I go into her profile?
We need to find out what happened.
I know, why is it?
So they broke up because of it, clearly.
Yes.
But she's telling us an extended story. I want to know the actual story.
Oh, right, I think I've got it. Okay. Yeah, so am I the asshole for ruining the surprise my boyfriend organised for my birthday?
Maybe not, as it sounds.
I know, yeah. My boyfriend, 26 male, and I, 23 male.
Oh, wait, what?
Yeah.
There's 2 males?
Yeah, so my boyfriend, 26 male, and I, 23 male.
How progressive.
have been dating for a little over 8 months. And on an early November, it was my birthday. I was excited as it was the first time we were going to be spending either of our birthdays together. Do you say either or either?
It doesn't matter.
Okay, yeah, I was just hesitating on which one to say there. And he had spent all of October teasing a surprise he was planning. Now, for context, I should mention I have a very complicated relationship with my parents. He knows this, and we have spoken in detail about why that is the case. My parents are out of my life and have been for the past 2 years. He knows all this.
I can see where this is going.
Because of my relationship with my parents for the last couple of years, I spent my birthday with my best friend, who I consider family. So when my boyfriend let it slip on my birthday that the surprise he had planned was a family dinner, I had sort of assumed it meant my sister and her husband and my friend and her partner. I was wrong. The surprise he had planned was flying my parents from a whole different city. I was confused as to why he would bring them, but I might have overreacted. I don't think I even stayed there for more than 30 minutes before I walked out of the restaurant and drove home. I don't really remember much of it. I just couldn't sit there and listen to my parents belittle me while my boyfriend was sitting there. The next day, my boyfriend showed up to my place. I knew we were going to talk about the previous day, but I guess I wasn't expecting him to apologise. He didn't. No, I guess I was expecting him to apologise. He didn't. Instead, he got angry at me for ruining the surprise he had been planning for a long time, and he said he just wanted to give me a chance to have a normal relationship with my parents. I understand we where he is coming from, I guess, but I really didn't appreciate the way he went about it. I told him this, and he wasn't really receptive. He just said that as my boyfriend, he had a right to want to know my parents. I can really see what he means, but I can't help to still feel like I'm owed an apology. So am I the asshole for ruining my birthday surprise?
No. Is that the original, the title of that leads it to be something completely different to what it actually is.
Yeah, because like...
It sounds like you've went out your way to find out what the surprise is before they've got to give you the surprise.
Yeah.
But as it turns out, you've ruined it when you got to the surprise because you were...
It was a terrible surprise.
Terrible surprise, yeah. Like,
and it sounds like the boyfriend only done it for his own interest.
Yeah.
To get to know the parents.
He says he has a right to know your parents. Like, he
Instead
wanted to know them, not... He doesn't want you to... Yeah.
It's like he's trying to figure out, like, oh, why you're not talking to your parents, and he's trying to find out more of the drama, so to say, instead
it's a good decision to break up with him.
Yes. Should we go back to the rest of the actual updated?
Yeah, let's see what happened on the drive home.
Okay. So we got to the point. I thought I could tell him to come to my apartment next week, so I had more time to figure out a natural way to bring it up. And then when he had a conversation about it, we could move on from it. Ended up bringing it up after we had lunch together yesterday. While I was driving him back to his place, I hadn't even meant to do it, but I didn't know how to behave with the underlying anger that I now had. So in the end, I just asked him why he had done it. Tried my best not to sound angry, as I generally don't like being angry. He said he wanted to get to know the people that raised me. His answer was bullshit for a lot of reasons, but the biggest one is that I have literally told him that my older sister is the person that raised me. When he met her and her husband, we all joked that it was like meeting the parents. I told him that he had every right to want to meet whoever he wanted, but he had no right to go behind my back and force me to be around people I have cut out of my life. The next thing he said is truly what made me break up with him. He said he doesn't understand how someone can stop talking to their family. I cannot stress enough how many times I have explained to him why I have stopped talking to my parents. He has asked more than once. First of all, it sounds like this guy, the boyfriend, has, like, obviously a perfect family.
Yeah.
A perfect situation, and doesn't have to come from a bad household, so he
has no idea,
why he doesn't want to talk to his parents. After he said that, I think I had realisation he doesn't understand me. He has made no efforts to do so. So I told him that after I dropped him off at his place, I didn't want to see him anymore because I don't want to put in effort with someone that doesn't care about what I want. He didn't take that well, but his emotions are not my problem anymore. Right now, I mostly feel really sad. I know I am probably better off, like, in the long run, but breakups suck, and I did love him. I think I'll be okay. I really appreciate everyone's support. I hope you're okay, man.
Yeah, that's shit.
Yes, that's terrible.
Sounds like you're going to be better off for it in the future.
Yeah, because I definitely think, when someone can't understand where you're coming from and all that, and I feel like if he knows the story of why you're not talking to your parents, then surely you can understand why you don't want to go back and try talking to your parents. But to keep pestering at it just pisses you off even more.
Yeah. Right, this next one. Am I the asshole for not moving out of the way while getting off the plane for a tantrum throwing child? Not mine.
Not mine.
Not mine.
Not mine. Okay. Not getting out of the road.
First impressions of this. I hate that, right? I hate it when kids are throwing tantrums, and I always think, what a little brat.
Yeah.
But see if you can get it out of the situation. Just let it go.
Yeah.
Don't be that guy that's just...
See in a plane as well, right? See when there's kids crying in a plane and stuff. Right, don't be an arsehole that freaking starts shouting at the parent like that.
Yeah.
Or like the kid, because at the end of the day, like, we all have, like, the points where we get sore ears and a sore head of that in a plane because of the pressure and stuff.
And kids can't handle that the same way adults can.
Yeah, stop being an absolute arsehole about it.
Yeah.
And they're just kids at the end of the day.
Yeah, so let's see where this goes, but initial impressions, I think you are the asshole.
Yeah, because it's also like when you're starting shouting and moaning because the kid's freaking crying, that's an adult version of freaking crying, so shut the hell up.
Correct. Everyone knows the joy of deplaning after a long Thanksgiving weekend. This must be quite...
This
is recent. This was only 19 hours ago.
Oh, wow.
This flight was 4 hours long, and understandably, when we reached the gate, everyone was ready to deplane. I was in an aisle seat, so I stood up to get my bag from above, as did the gentleman across from me, and those in front of me. A mother with 2 kids, maybe 3 and 4, behind me let both of them crawl over their seats and join both her and her husband in the aisle as well, which made things very crowded. The youngest crammed himself between me and his sister and started throwing an absolute tantrum, pushing his sister, yelling at his dad, who was trying to pick him up, saying, "Let me go, I hate you, Dad." To which his mum replied in a sing-song voice, "We don't talk to Daddy in that way. Insert kid's name." The people in the aisles behind this mess moved back to their seats to make room for the little girl he was pushing back, and the mum, in a much sterner voice than what she used with her tantrum-throwing child, asked me, "Can you please move your body out of his way?" At first I assumed she was talking to her husband because he was crammed in the aisle too, but when she said it again and tapped my shoulder, I realised she was talking to me. I couldn't move forward because there were people in the row ahead of me grabbing their bags, and I still needed to get my bag down as well. Meanwhile, the kid is still screaming, so I simply said, "I'm sorry, I need to get my bag," to which she responded, "Well, your butt is in his face." At that point, I wasn't going to sit back down in my seat to accommodate her family of 4 crowding into the aisle, so I stayed, grabbed my bag and deplaned. Am I the asshole for refusing to move out of the way? Aye.
I wouldn't really say he's in the way, though. Is he?
If you think about how narrow an aisle seat is, how an aisle in a plane is.
Yeah.
Doesn't really matter where you go, you're going to be in the way. And she's asking them to sit down so that they can get past. That's literally all she's asking.
Yeah, true.
Like, come on, man. If you've got a kid and they said they've maybe got 3 or 4 in total kids,
yeah,
the dad, the mum, that's 6 people just like that.
Just let them out.
Just let them go, man.
Yeah, yeah, you're an arsehole.
Yeah, just move. It's not difficult.
Because why can't you just wait an extra minute?
Yep.
Like, to just let them squeeze by.
Anyway, also, people that stand up as soon... I said also.
Oh, I thought you said also.
No. See, anybody that stands up as soon as the seatbelt signs turn off when you land a plane, you, my friend, are the fucking problem.
See, unless...
Taking advantage of the swear jar not being here, by the way. You are the problem. Because that is honestly so infuriating. What? Nobody's getting off until those doors open. Why?
Yeah, I get what you mean. Like, as soon as the seatbelt comes off, everyone's like...
Yeah, everybody's up getting their bags down, not pushing each other, and I'm like, relax.
I don't get why it doesn't just go row by row. Like, literally, see if it just done that.
That is what it's supposed to be.
Yeah.
But the modern world is, I need to get off right now, even though the doors are in the open and we're all going to be crammed.
I don't get it.
I don't get it either. Just sit where you've been in this plane for between an hour and it could be up to 16 hours.
Yeah, it could be, yeah.
Like, or longer, I don't even know, but like, just... what difference is a couple more extra minutes got to be sitting down?
It doesn't make any sense. And then probably as soon as you get out that plane, you're going to go wait in a queue to get passport control.
Yep.
Then wait in a queue to get your luggage. So what's the point in pure rushing? It doesn't make any sense. Oh man. So yes, you're an arsehole.
Correct.
Okay. Am I the asshole for drama over a pink wedding dress?
That's a crap one. This is the last one. Pick a good one.
Yeah, we don't care about it.
Yeah, screw the wedding dresses.
Wait, what? Wait, I'll let you pick.
I was going to say, you're dyslexic ass, can I do this?
Yeah.
I'm not prioritising my
My dyslexic ass.
Aye.
I'll do alright for a dyslexic. You look very dyslexic right now.
There's one of them that sounds quite funny, but I'm reading through the rest of them. This one, I know the answer before I've even read it. Am I the asshole for not allowing my husband's friend to bring her dog to Thanksgiving dinner? Yes!
Yes.
Always let dogs. Dogs over humans every time.
Just go with the funny one. We can finish it off there.
Right, okay. I need to find that again. Right. Am I the asshole? Oh my god, this is really long. Right.
You can read it.
Am I the asshole for refusing to go on vacation with a newborn?
Oh. Wait, to refusing to go on vacation with a newborn?
Yeah.
Right, okay.
Me and my girlfriend, 28 male, 27 female, have taken a vacation with her older sister and boyfriend each year the last 45 years. We either go on a ski trip, hit a national park we haven't seen, or just go hiking, camping in the Rockies. We are able to make this trip really affordable, only spending money on things that matter to us, and we have a similar taste in what we enjoy to do. I cherish this yearly trip and the memories we've made. A week or so ago, her sister told us she was pregnant and told the rest of the family on Thanksgiving. We were all super excited to have a new family member next year. After we ate and were chatting, my girlfriend mentioned we booked a trip to Costa Rica in February. This led into talking about our yearly trip. I had gotten sucked into another conversation with family members, and when I sat back down with my girlfriend and her sister, they say, "Would you rather go to Colorado in September or go in January to ski?" And proceeded to show me much more expensive accommodations, rental car, flights, etc. to travel with a baby. The baby is due in July, so I quickly started crunching numbers in my head that would make the little fella 2 to 5 months old. I suggested we look into going somewhere much closer, maybe a state park somewhere in the Smokies. We have a smaller camper. Just take a 3-day weekend trip to test the waters of vacationing with a baby. I was immediately given that I'm going to be strong mom speech, and having a baby isn't going to stop me from doing things. I didn't want to ruffle many feathers at Thanksgiving, so I just ate my feelings of being disrespected and her being selfish. I felt the only input they really wanted from me was my debit card, and nicely said, "I'm not going to book anything today." Once we got home, my girlfriend almost immediately mentioned the trip. We had a discussion about how I don't want to fly halfway across the country with a newborn. Pay way more for the trip.
Pay way more?
Oh, a newborn, pay way more for the trip. I read that so wrong. Be able to do way less, enjoy it less, use my vacation time just to be super stressed, and how her sister and her boyfriend couldn't afford this trip without us covering half. Plus the selfishness and responsibility of even putting the stress, risk of a newborn, flying, the cold, elevation sickness, hiking with a baby while elk are in rut, most dangerous time of year. Driving on dangerous route, this is just a big list, man. She is much more empathetic about her FOMO and thinks we should still go because it's a family trip with the baby. I again brought up going somewhere closer and more affordable for a shorter time. This trip is just a lot, both financially and mental stress. I've been getting the cold shoulder a couple of days now, starting to wonder, is this a family obligation trip or to feed her sister's ego? Am I the asshole for refusing to go on this trip? I don't think so.
Nah, I don't think so. Because if you're spending all that money, right, you want to go and enjoy your trip.
Yeah.
Whereas if you have something that's a bit of a liability, then it can make it a wee bit harder.
Aye.
So, yeah, if it's a family trip, I suppose, then...
I think his offer for the alternative was better. Like, still go on the trip, just to cut the time, closer to home, less money. Like,
Yeah.
you don't need to go and spend a fortune just to do what you were doing before the baby was here. And she's saying that she's a strong, independent mother that can that doesn't need to change what she's doing because she's having a kid. Personally, I'm sorry, I think that's a lot of crap for anybody.
Yeah.
You need to change everything you do when you have a kid.
Oh, yeah.
Like, there's nothing that you can do that's the same other than sleep. And even then,
Yeah.
even then, you're not getting the right kind of sleep
Yeah,
all the
definitely
time.
not. I think it's it's also a difficult one because I feel like there's nothing wrong with changing the plans, but if you don't want to spend the money to go on that vacation, then I don't spend the money. And it's your money, your choice.
Exactly.
So,
but then he's got to be feeling like the asshole, even though he's not. I don't think he is, but I don't think anybody's the asshole in that situation. I think the parents of the baby just don't want to admit that they don't get to do what they want to do.
Yeah.
And he is just now the asshole in their eyes because he's telling them what they need to know.
Yeah. Oh well. I think the only person that was the proper arsehole was the one that was on the plane.
Yeah. And the boyfriend.
Oh, aye, but he was an arsehole.
No, the other boyfriend.
The boyfriend.
The boyfriend that got dumped.
Aye. The boyfriend that got
What was the first one again? The first one I thought was good.
The first one was, am I the asshole for yelling at a lady on her phone before Wicked?
No, the first one I done.
Oh, the first one you done? Am I the asshole for refusing to help my friend with their project because they didn't respect my boundaries?
Yeah, you're the asshole. They were an asshole.
They were an asshole.
But yeah.
Yeah. Are you an asshole?
Me?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, you're an asshole.
Let's think of one of those that we can go through right now.
In your own life?
Yeah.
I don't know. Can you think of one right now?
Let's come back to that. We'll start next week's episode with one each of those, and then we'll go into whatever next week's.
If we remember to do it next
No,
week.
we definitely we need to, because I want to do that.
Okay.
I want us both to.
Am I the asshole for whatever?
Am I the asshole in my life? Probably.
You have your moments.
I do. So do you.
Yeah, so does everyone, I suppose.
No, but we do more than most.
Yeah, true.
And on that note, give us a wee share, give us a like, a wee comment, let us know who you think is an asshole, and don't say us, because that's not funny. But, I mean, say it if you want, but I'd rather you didn't.
You just ruined their joke. They were going to say us.
That's that. I've ruined it. I came up with it first. But anyway, let us know what you want us to talk about in the future. Let us know what you enjoyed. Give us a wee subscribe as well. Turn on notifications.
Click on that bell, yeah. And make sure to follow us on Instagram, TikTok to see all the funny clippets.
Yes. Why do you call them clippets?
Because they are clippets.
It's just clips, mate.
Clippets.
Clippets.
Does that me show my age?
All the clippets. Aye, you sound like Colin, you sound like your dad. Anyway, cheers guys.
Take care.
Bye.
Bye.